Who got a ticket? Bev got a ticket too, y'all.
Why can't they let us like the rest? And keep it so
I feel make you mine, no. Girl, I love you, plus I never make you mine, no. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my lighter. If you paranoid, then I'ma spend the night. You thinking I love you every day. Diamond dancing, you my money.
out of all this crazy madness. And when they talk, I think it's just a shame that all they do is sit and think my name.
High volume, high volume, high volume, high volume.
Now you say I must be out my mind, but I can't help but see love is blind. Open your eyes, take good advice. Still got time left to walk away. In hindsight, I realize, but if you ask me today what made me stay, I'd say that I wanted to believe, I wanted us to make it, baby. I wanted to believe, I was looking forward, maybe, to everything you said.
So Kiara says, I need to hear every single word of this. I think for so long I was in survival mode, baby. We all have been there. Now that I'm in a position to be in a better place, I realized how reactive I still am. I want to be better for myself. I don't feel that time heals all wounds. I think over time we learn how to live with the wound. My God, there are still days where the wound hits full force and the emotions from the initial impact hit all over again. My God, you talking so real, homegirl. Then there are other times where I can go days or weeks without even thinking of it. Baby, welcome to the healing process. My goodness, Kiara Ann. So, homegirl, okay, before I get into it, thank you so much for this review. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I look forward to continuing to heal, grow, and evolve together. And I truly appreciate you for being the best part of Girl Just Heal. Homegirl, you got my wires turning. For one, my wires are turning because of what we are going to discuss in this episode is so in alignment with the comment that you left, the things that you said in this comment, and you commenting on the episode. Like, oh my goodness, God really strategically lined this out the way that it's supposed to be. So let me just say that. But then this homegirl said so much. She said so much in this comment about the healing process. The things that she said explains it so much, so it has my wheels turning and my wires turning, because I agree. I agree with the things that were said, and the things they really hit me because it was just another confirmation of how the healing journey is. I heard somebody say the healing journey is messy. Like, healing gets messy, okay? And the reason healing gets messy is because it's no, like, straight and narrow path to healing. Like, you can travel down your weeks at a time, right? And then one thing happens to knock you steps back. And it's like, but I was doing so good. Welcome to the healing journey. Welcome to the healing journey. And so I want to dive into some of what our homegirl Kiara Ann said. So, Kiara, first of all, when she started off, she said, I think for so long I was in survival mode. Baby, we have all, I don't know, like, raise y'all virtual hands if you have ever found yourself in survival mode. I'm talking about where you are just on, it's almost like you're on autopilot. I know for me, let me tell y'all something, it's almost been a year since I had my twins. And I know when my son first passed, I was in survival mode. Like, let me tell you, I was in survival mode so much, it was like I was on autopilot. I was still doing things because I had to show up for my baby girl who was still in the NICU. And I had to show up, I had to do these things, but I was literally on autopilot trying to figure out who I was again, because now another storm has come to hit me where I thought that things were going good. Like, God, you answered my prayer. You knew that in 2024, I lost my son Noah, and then you turn around in 2025, you give me double for my trouble. You bless me with a boy and a girl, but then I give birth to them super early. Listen, early. I'm talking about I was 5 months when I gave birth to them. Super early, giving birth to them, and then one of my babies didn't survive. One of my babies left, then my other baby is in the NICU fighting for her life. You want to talk about a setback in the healing journey. You want to talk about being in survival mode. You want to talk about being on autopilot, thinking that you're good, thinking that all is well. My goodness, because God, you finally blessed me. And then in the snap of a finger, it can all turn around, and it can seem bad, because when you're going through situations, sometimes it seems bad because of what you're feeling emotionally, because of what your human side is feeling. Like, I feel disappointed. God, I feel like you let me down. I feel like you did this again to me. You brought me right back here in this same place. Like, I'm feeling all of these emotions. I'm feeling all of these things. And because I'm feeling this, it looks like this is for my bad. But then you travel down the road and you keep on going and you keep on healing, and later on you might see how it works out. But before you see how it works out, those initial emotions are, I'm going through this again. Like, God, you taking me through another storm. When I tell y'all, I was so real and raw with God when I lost Noel last year. That's probably the most real and raw I had been with God, because it hurt me so much, because I felt like God was taking me through the storm again. And I remember saying, God, not again. Not again. I'm not even fully healed from losing Noah. I lost Noah 2024. Get pregnant 2025. And then I lose another son 2025. I'm like, it's almost like I couldn't catch a breath. Like, I wasn't healed from losing Noah, and it was harder. It was so much harder on me this time, because I just knew. I knew in my heart of hearts that this pregnancy was going to go well, that it was going to be okay, that I was going to have healthy children full term. Like, I just knew that. I just felt that. I wanted that so badly. And then God hits me with let me shake you up just a little more. Let me break you a little more. My goodness, let me take you through another storm so that I can build character, so that I can strengthen you just a little more. Like, I need to strengthen you. I need for you to be a better version of yourself than you currently are. And when I tell you, that tore me up. It tore me up because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, I was doing so good in my healing journey. Like, I felt like, honestly, okay, I felt like I was on top of the world. Like, I really was so confident in my healing journey this time last year. Like, I felt like it was just, everything was going well. You know, I was healing. I was still healing from losing Noah. And then I was pregnant, and I was just taking care of myself, being pregnant with my twins. And I just couldn't stop thinking about how good God was to bless me, like, to give me double for my trouble. Like, I just always thought about that. And then it's just like I plateaued. It's just like I went back, like I was knocked back, because that's the healing journey. And so even on this episode of Time Heals All Wounds, since like this comment was left on that episode, even in that same Time Heals All Wounds, I was still a year later grieving the loss of Noah. So there I was, even still being pregnant. Yes, it was very happy time in my life that I was pregnant with my twins, but I still was thinking about Noah. Like, because how can you forget? It's some things in your life that you won't forget. Like, you can't forget. It's a part of you. You are attached to these things. Like, it's these things in your life that you just cannot forget. And some things in your life, like that, those are the things that, like, you are going to remember those things. And I know for me, it was so hard, and it was like time was passing by, but I was still hurting. Time was passing by, and the wound was still there. Time was passing by, and I felt like I wasn't giving the wound enough air. Like, I wasn't letting the wound breathe, or the wound was still like very real, and it was very sore, and it was hurting a lot. And then a year later, it's almost like that wound got deeper. couldn't even close one wound before another one opened up. My goodness. Like, I couldn't even, and this is how I felt. And so I was so real and so raw with God. And I'm like, again, like, I felt like I was really, really acing this healing journey. Like, I felt like I had it under control. I felt like I knew the things that I needed to do to heal. I was in therapy. Therapy was going good. You know, I was just, I was so confident that I had it under control and that I knew what I was doing. And then God came in and was like, let me show you that you really don't know what you're doing right now. And then I think for me, that's the hardest part. When God comes in and he shows you, like, even if you think you have it all under control, you don't. Okay, like, excuse me, God, can we talk for just a second? Because I thought I had it under control. I thought that I was doing really well, and then I got knocked back. So I feel like we all have been in survivor mode. And so let's go ahead and read some more of what our homegirl Kiera Ann says. She says, I think for so long I was in survival mode. Now that I'm in a position to be in a better place, I realized how reactive I still am. Baby, that's all of us, okay? That sometimes we go through that, and that's a part of the healing journey. So it's I'm not just saying, oh girl, something wrong with you because you still reactive. No, and don't feel bad because you're still reactive, because it's a journey for a reason. It's not gonna happen overnight. You're still traveling through your healing journey. Just as long as you're doing the things that you need to do to correct this, then you'll be fine, homegirl. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up, baby. You'll be fine. All right. And so she goes on to say, I want to be better for myself. Then she says, I don't feel that time heals all wounds. I think over time we learn how to live with the wound. See this line right here. She says, I think over time we learn to live with it. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. And so, so let me do my take on as far as time healing our wounds. I do believe that time has the potential to heal all wounds. If, it's a big if there, if you are doing the things that are required to heal that wound. I do feel like your wounds can be healed if you are putting in the work and doing the things that's required to heal those wounds. Now, with our homegirl saying she don't think time heals our wounds, she think over time that we learn to live with the wound. That is so true. That is so true. And here I am 2 years later from losing Noah, and I still have that wound. I won't just call it like 100% a wound. Like it's definitely a scar, because like I mean, it's there. It is a part of my life. I don't think it'll go anywhere. Like, I don't think that's something I'll forget about. And if I'm being honest, I don't want to forget about it. I don't want to forget about it. I don't want to be disassociated or disconnected from that, because it was a very real experience in my life. And although it hurt me, although it broke me, although it did all of those things to me, I still want to remember that, because it was my child. Like, I'm not going to forget that. But I do agree that over time, our wound, like we learn how to live with those wounds. We learn how to now, because we don't stay the same when we go through things. And so now I have to learn how to be a different person, because I'm not going to be the same person that I was. And so this is how we learn how to live with those wounds, because now I have to change things about myself. I have to change my mindset. I have to change the way I think about certain things, because I'm now learning to live with a part of me that is scarred, that is hurting, that is painful, a part of me that just came and knocked me off of my square. It took me from having what I thought was a normal life to now my life being abnormal, and now I have to learn who I am again. Who I am now that this pain has become a part of who I am. Now that this pain has become a part of my identity, who am I with this new pain? Who am I with this new trial? Who am I with this new tribulation? Who am I with this new scar? Who am I with this new wound? Who am I? And we have to learn that. And so I agree. Over time, we learn how to live with the wounds. But I also want us to know and understand that it's important what we do and how we nurture those wounds. I know for me, it's been 2 years since we lost Noah. And I have to nurture that wound by really just keeping myself grounded in the word of God, because it's some days that are harder than other days. Like, I can look at some of the things that I have of Noah and I'll just sit there and I'll get super emotional, because it's still a very real wound. It's still something that is very real, something that I'm still in my healing process from. Like, I'm not 100% healed from it, and I can't sit here and say that, oh well, I'm 100% healed. I'm not. I'm learning how to live with it over time. I'm learning who I am. Who is the Nemoya that's living with this wound of losing a child? And I'm talking about Noah now. I know I've lost 2 children, but who am I as it relates to Noah? Who am I now? Who is this Nemoya that's living with this wound of losing Noah? So it's like 2 years later, it's still like me trying to learn how to live with this, because it's been 2 years. I've been doing things that are necessary, having the necessary conversations to get over it and to heal from it, and it's still a fresh wound. It's still there. Like, it's not going anywhere. I don't know how else to explain it. But I do know I am better 2 years later than I was 2 years ago. And so this is why I say that with the proper care, I do feel like time can heal a wound. It can heal some of it. Like, it may not be 100% healed. You may never be over it. Like, I don't know that I'll be, and I'm saying this and being as real as I can, I don't know that I'll be 100% healed from losing my children. Like, I can't sit here and say that. But what I do know is that I'm doing things and I'm getting better every day. I'm doing things to help me get better every day, to help me manage it more, to help me not stay stuck in that thing that happened. Like, I'm doing things to help me get better. But I also know that these wounds are still very real. So yeah, time may go by. And as long, how I think about it now is that I'm going to reach for 1%, because if I'm 1% better, baby, I'm doing so good on my healing journey. I am doing great on my healing journey if I'm at least every day 1% better. I'm better with something that hurt me. I'm approaching things better. I'm thinking better.
It's not. Hey, good morning. Look, I met a subscriber. Say hi. The fact that her parents live right by me is crazy.
Yeah, it's such a small world.
Nice meeting
You too. Nice meeting you, and I hope to see you soon.
Definitely. Yeah, I hit that sauna. Woo. Child, just know, I don't think the hair gonna last us a week. Today's Saturday. It don't look that bad. What I do is I try to take it out of my little hair scarf and let it just dry, so it doesn't, like, I don't touch it. I try my best not to touch it, because even though I take it out of the hair scarf, I just let it lay, and it'll eventually just lay straight down eventually. But the moment, even when I get out of Pilates, I try to take my head wrap off really quick. It's so crazy how so many people think that I still live in Atlanta. I met another friend. Where did I meet her at? I don't remember. Was it nursing school? Child, I done met so many people, so many places, I don't even remember. But she was like, I thought you lived in Atlanta. I'm like, no, I've been left Atlanta. She's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, girl. You came here first. Okay. They having a car wash over here soon. Aquasonic. But yeah, I'm gonna take me a shower. We could start getting ready like around 1-ish, 2-ish.
She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and carry me. She say I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe and in between. I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. You know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride and dig like a bro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy. I know you got a lock on the whole thing. I had to tell you something before I go. I left a little something special in the envelope. I had to tell you something, tell me when it's at the door. And when you open it, I hope you get hysterical. I had to share it with somebody that I really trust. So when you celebrate, I'ma hit you up. I had to go and find a run and make a in rush. I hope you know it was imperative. She wanna know where I've been and who I see. She wanna know where I'm going and carry me. She say I'm so terrible, but it's me. I love her from head to toe and in between. I know we do a lot of back and forth. I know we do a lot of fast and slow. I know I'm gon' contradict myself. I know you gon' ride and dig like a bro. I know you got a lot of faith in me. I know you put a lot of things on hold. I hope you got a policy. I know you got a lock on the whole thing.
I know that you a motherfucking cinnamon apple. Know that when it come to loving you, I'm a natural. Know how much it hurt me, that's in the past though. I know all alone, but I'm happy with that hoe. I had to deal with your sides and your pieces. I put two and two together in a sequence. I promise that I'm trying not to be on defense, but I'm running.
Shift in my mind better. If I'm 1% better, 1% better on my healing journey, then that is, I feel like to me that is like 1,000,000%, honestly, because these healing journeys are tough. When you are healing from things, it is so tough. And so sometimes we'll try to, well, I feel like sometimes I've seen people and I've heard people try to make it as if, oh, like it's been years later and you still dealing with that, you still acting like it just happened. Like that right there, sometimes it is very frustrating to hear that, because unless you've been in my shoes, unless you've stood where I am standing, unless you sat where I am sitting, then you don't know what it is taking me every single day to get up and to face the world, to get up and deal with the thoughts that are in my head, to get up and deal with the shoulda, woulda, couldas, to get up and deal with what could have been, all of these thoughts and all of these things that I'm dealing with, like you don't understand it. And so don't let nobody make you feel like 1% better in your healing journey is not enough, baby. 1% better is enough in your healing journey. If you are 1% better today than you were yesterday in your healing journey, baby, kudos to you. I tip my hat to you, because you are doing a great job. You are doing a great job. Just keep on striving to be 1% better every day. That is an attainable goal. I feel like sometimes we'll try to reach for the stars, and I don't want you to get this like confused or like that I'm just telling you to not put your best foot forward. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is 1% better is okay. You don't have to say, all right, tomorrow I want to be 50% better in my healing journey. Baby, slow down. Slow down, homegirl. 1% better each day is enough. 1% better each day in your healing journey is more than enough. You can reach that, you can attain that, and then you gradually increase as you go on. But if you get 1% better, like that's not anything for you to say, oh, I didn't do a good job, I didn't do so well. You did marvelous. You did great, because you are 1% better with dealing with a situation that has come and shaken you and changed you from who you used to be. You now have to create a new norm for yourself, because who you were before that situation happened, before you had to heal from that person, before you had to heal from that situation, that person that you were no longer exists. You are now a new individual. You are now somebody new. You are now learning who you are. You are now learning your new identity, because you you cannot stay the same. Your situation won't even allow you to stay the same. Even if you try to stay the same after going through something that was so life-changing, you wouldn't even be able to stay the same, because now this situation, this thing that's happened to you is a part of you. And so everything about you now shifts. It shifts. And I know, like, even for me, I have shifted the most in the last 2 years than I feel like I've ever shifted in my life. Like, life has shifted me. I'm talking about displaced me. Okay, life has really displaced me in some areas of my life, and I feel like because life has displaced me in those areas, it's no way that I can be the same. Because the things that has happened to me, now I look at things differently. I talk differently. I approach situations differently. My seasons of life, they look different. They look different now. My prayers have changed now. Like my walk with Christ has changed for the better. Like I'm just not the same person that I was. And when we go through things in life that we have to heal from, we usually don't come out of those things the same person. It changes us, or we shouldn't. Let me say that we shouldn't come out of those things being the same person. We should come out of those things being 1% better. At least 1% better than we were. Being better than we were in that situation. Coming out of that situation. Being able to talk a little more. You know, being able to, maybe you weren't able to go and hang out with people, but now, okay, I can go out. Like, I can show my face. I'm not going to just be camped in the house. I'm not going to just be sitting in the house. I can go out. I can get out. I can do some things. Like, just making sure that we're that 1% better. I don't know, like, why I'm so stuck on that 1% better, but I just feel like, because I feel like sometimes people make healing journey, like, so unattainable. Like, they tell you that you have to do all these mega things, and I'm just here like, if I wake up in the morning and I feel better than I felt last night, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. And there's like I feel like it's no rule book that's telling you that tomorrow you're going to need to be 25% better. Like, I don't feel like that. I truly, and this is my POV, okay? We can agree to disagree, but I just really feel like that 1% better is enough. Because it's possible. It's possible. If yesterday all I did was laid in the bed because I was so depressed, I didn't go nowhere, I laid in the bed, I didn't answer no phone, I didn't open the curtains, I didn't do anything. But then I wake up today and I say, you know what? I'm going to open this curtain today. I'm 1% better. It's the small things. It didn't have to be big. I didn't have to open the curtain and get dressed and go out the house and surround myself with people. I didn't have to do that. I did something that was leading me towards healing. That 1% better. Those baby steps. Sometimes we try to take those giant leaps, and we don't need to do that. Take those baby steps in your healing journey. 1%. 1 foot in front of the other. Okay? Baby steps. When a baby first starts walking, that baby ain't some babies may try to run. Like, I really feel like my daughter might try to run. But anyway, when babies start walking, sometimes you can see how unstable they are, right? And they're trying to catch their balance. And then they take that 1 foot. It's like they getting sturdy, they getting ready, and they take that 1 foot and put it in front of the other. Then they catch themselves and they balance just a little bit more. Then they take that other foot, put it in front of the other, and let me catch myself a little bit. I'm wobbling a little bit, and then they take the other foot, and before you know it, they'll have the hang of it. But what are they doing? They're doing 1 step at a time, catching themselves when they need to catch themselves to balance themselves. Come on, y'all, I need y'all to catch this word, to balance themselves. And then they're doing another step, and eventually they'll be able to walk without having to balance themselves. Their balance will be on point. Equilibrium is going to be 100% eventually. But they have to take the baby steps to get there first. 1% better is enough. 1% better is good in your healing journey. Okay, so let's finish out because the homegirl said something else I wanted to touch on. The homegirl said there are still days where the wound hits full force and emotions from the initial impact hit all over again. Then there are other times when I can go days and weeks without thinking of it. So I'm coming up on a year since I had Nova and Noel, and I can remember this, like almost a year ago this time, how tough it was and like how challenging it was. And I think I was kind of like, I don't know, it felt like I was kind of in another dimension almost when we lost Noel, because it was almost like I was having an outer body experience. And that was like my state for a very long time. It was like I was having an outer body experience. And I can remember days where after Noel passed and then we got Nova that's still in the NICU, I can remember days where I would go and be bedside with Nova and I would be okay. Like I would be like, okay, it's fine. I can focus everything on Nova and like I'm okay. And at one point I thought that like, okay, like I'm gonna get through this. I'll be all right. But boy, it was other days when I would go to that NICU and my stomach, like I would literally get sick of just seeing those doors of the NICU. I would literally be sick of the smell of the NICU, just everything associated with the NICU. I would be sick, but I had to do it because my baby girl was there and I had to be bedside with her. But it would be an impact that was just so, I cannot explain it. But that's how it works when we are healing. Some days it's more manageable than others. And I've experienced so many of those days, even now, and it's been almost a year later. Time goes by fast, but almost a year later, and I still can feel the impact sometimes of that day. I still can feel how I felt, and it almost feels like I'm still like right there in it. And then some days I can think about Noel and I could be like, oh, you know, like it can be these happy thoughts. It could be like, Lord, you know, thank you for even blessing me with him with the time that you allow him to stay here. And it could be okay. It's almost like an ebb and flow of your good days and your bad days within a healing journey. Because like the homegirl said, some days the impact is going to hit you and it feels very real, as if this thing has just happened, as if this thing is fresh, it is new, it is sitting on you so heavily. But then there are other days when you can probably think about it and you just go on about your day and it's like, okay, this really isn't bothering me in a way that it would bother me or that it has bothered me in the past. And both of those days, both of those times are very real things that happen in the healing journey. And I feel like sometimes we, within this healing journey, if we encounter those days to where it hits us all over again and it takes us back into that situation and we start thinking about the thing that has happened again, and now we're having all of these emotions and my feelings are all over the place because I thought I was healed from it, or I thought I was in a better position, but then now I'm still crying over this breakup again, or I'm still crying over this person walking out of my life, or I'm still crying over this situation that happened. I lost this person and I still feel all of these real emotions and things. And sometimes we can feel like if we get back to that point, then we are not, like we've done something wrong in the healing journey. And I mean, and you will receive that your joy may be full. Listen, until now you have asked nothing in my name. Up until you started listening to this episode, you have asked nothing in the name of Jesus. But he says, ask and you will receive that your joy may be full. If you are struggling with overcoming that situation, overcoming the pain that you have been through, if you are struggling with that wound that you have, if you are struggling with just being on your healing journey, go read John chapter 16, verse 24. I feel like this is a very comforting scripture. It says, until now you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, that your joy may be full. Ask for peace. Ask for calmness. Ask for understanding. Okay, let's just go there for a second. And we're going to close this episode out, but ask for understanding, to understand why you feel the way you feel, to understand the things that are going on with you, to understand your emotions, to understand your feelings. Because sometimes when things come back up, I know for me, if I have dealt with a situation and I feel like I have healed from that a little bit and I move forward, but then something triggers me and it comes back up, the first thing I do is try to understand, why did this come back up for me? And then why do I feel the way that I feel now that this has come back up? So I really encourage you to pray and ask Jesus for understanding. When you find yourself teeter-tottering back and forth in your healing journey, ask for understanding. Ask to understand your emotions, understand your feelings, understand where you are in life, understand what it is that he may be trying to show you through that situation. What is it that you didn't learn, or what is it that you need to learn? Like, just ask for understanding, ask for clarity, and he will give it to you. So until now, you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive. That's enough right there to park the car. Ask and you will receive. Period. Again, our scripture came from John chapter 16, verse 24. Bookmark that scripture and go back, read the verses before and after it. So we are going to close out this episode with the Girl Just Heal mantra. But first, we're going to take a deep breath in and out. And that is just us releasing all of the cares of today, yesterday, this month, this week, last month, last week, anything that's come up to hinder us and trigger us, we are releasing that off of us. And then we're going to repeat the Girl Just Heal mantra together. The Girl Just Heal mantra is, I accept myself for who I am. I free myself from all fear. And today, I choose to heal. I accept myself for who I am. I free myself from all fear. And today, I choose to heal. I accept myself for who I am. I free myself from all fear. And today, I choose to heal. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Clearly something's going on outside. Should I put my robe on? I don't want to put the robe on because, y'all, I feel so hot. It's one thing to take a hot shower. I don't care if it's hot outside. I don't care if it's cold outside. I'm going to take a hot shower. And then I'm going to complain about being hot. Sylvan, petite Sylvan. Oh, for my non-Creole speaking people, oh, save me, girl, save me. No, save me, petite. Like, save me, child, save me. I want to do like a light beat because I want to wear the dress that I got from H&M, that leopard dress. But this arm is still swollen. So I'm trying to figure out, will my arm go through the dress? Because, you know, I think I'm still a small. Because I definitely got a small in that dress. Listen, this is how I think. You know when you know you're going to work out and you're going to lose the weight? So it's like, what's the point of buying my actual size currently when I know in the near future that's not going to be my size? And then I'm going to regret buying the dress. I know you probably be like, V, it's better to buy it your size and then you could get it taken in. That's the rational way of thinking. Have y'all met me yet? I don't don't think V and rational. No, I'm just joking. But I'm just saying, like, that's how I perceive. Like, I was in the store. I'm not gonna lie, I did grab the medium. But then again, I was like, child, I'm on time, so let me not even, because you know, once I get on my soapbox, baby, I get in my soapbox. Did y'all like the little Bible study this morning? It was about healing. She didn't get to the Bible study towards the end, and she tried to correlate it with one of her viewers who's seen her past Bible studies. So it's like, that's why I tell people, you never know, just post it, because what you think might not be current or is old to you might be current to somebody else, you know? So let's get to doing this hair. I tried the creatine, y'all. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I'm a very sensitive person when it comes to like my skin, what I eat. If I eat a lot of shellfish, sorry y'all, I've been putting my retainers in. Shellfish, I start to get like hives on my arms. When I went out with Roshan, we ate seafood a couple of times. Like, I think I ate seafood like twice during that trip. Baby, I was in the perfume place and Rashawn seen my arm. She was like, oh my gosh, that's when I had the lobster roll. She was like, your arm. I was like, yeah, I'm allergic to shellfish. She was like, and you still eat it? I'm like, yeah, I just get itchy. That's just it. It's like, it's not a really big deal. But I wanted to try the creatine first. And it's so crazy because I tried the creatine and worked out with nobody. But the gym is full of everybody. So if something would have happened to me, hopefully they know what to do. But guess what? Nothing happened. So I don't feel jittery because, well, my hand is shaking a little bit, but not that much. I hear people get jitters. People like, I think it just gives you like a little oomph to put the work into the workout, you know? So let's get this face beat. I just want to do something very cute and light. You know that blush been having me in a chokehold. I'm trying to get the blush down, y'all. I'm trying. And then I went to Walmart because Cam Dad had bought him some school supplies, but I think he bought him like 2 notebooks and I guess he needed 6 or 7. So he told me that he needed some notebooks. So I went to Walmart, grabbed 4 notebooks and grabbed a battery. Well, not a battery, but some batteries because my frother, my little blender thing, this is what I tell you when I say boys don't give a damn. Mind you, CJ uses that frother. He see the battery was dead. You would think because he works at Publix that he would buy some batteries to put in the frother that he uses. Mind you, he makes matcha from scratch at home. I don't think I ever told y'all this, but CJ makes his own matcha. So it's like, I had to go use it and realize it was dead. When I went to go get more batteries in my battery stash, I think the kids know where I stashed the batteries. Why there was only 1 battery left? Child, with kids, you gotta hide the batteries, I swear. And then boys, they just don't give a damn. If something no longer works, they be like, oh well. They literally be like, oh well, not my problem. Oh. We're gonna see how we're gonna start this. Let me put a robe on. You know how people be like, you have to moisturize. Oh, I think that's too much. Because this thing right here is thicker than a Snicker bar. But I'm gonna put I have to put some matted application on too. Cause you know, my skin, I've been using, this girl had told me, I don't know who this is, Denacia, I guess it's Denacia. It's okay. I realized when I use the chamomile lotion, it makes me a little too dried out. There's a scooper for it, but I don't like how it scoops. Girl, I can't wait for my face to slim down. Once my face slim down, baby, I ain't gonna know how to act. My face look like a little bull. What's bull? Ball? Yeah, ball. It's so round. Ooh, my stomach growling real bad, y'all. So the next time I get a facial, she's gonna do a deep one. I had told her that my face was sensitive, so that's why we tried something lighter first. The pill, I don't think I ever told y'all the pill that she did. The pill that she does is a lactic acid pill. So it's a little bit lighter. Maybe I should put y'all over here. Y'all see my side. I literally be talking to y'all like y'all gonna respond to me, knowing that y'all not gonna see this for a whole week later. I guess we gotta do a little montage, y'all, because I really don't have anything to speak about. And put y'all right here. I don't have really nothing to really speak about. It's like everything's just flowing. You know when you just want, like, it's just like everything's just working out, but it's just like, it's just a flow. It's floating. But I'm not gonna lie to you. This year I've been to so many funerals. It's ridiculous. I don't want that to float. Baby, I'm done with funerals. Like, please, Lord. Or the Grim Reaper, please. It's too much. I was just telling my cousin that last night. I was like, 2026 is so weird. Like, so many people are passing away. Oh, I think I put too much foundation on my forehead. You know, my forehead's not that big, y'all. So I don't know why I put all of that. Oh, Jesus. It's okay, though. One thing my light gonna do is make me hot. When I tell you I'm so hungry. Oh, that's what I could talk about. I know y'all probably be like, girl, I can't believe that you said that when we watched the Arizona vlog. You look like you was having a great time. Let me tell y'all something about me. I never put myself in danger. That's one thing I never do. I know how to play chess. I really know how to sit there and show you like I'm having a fantastic time. And I kid you not, that'll be the last time you hear from me. Ask Beth. Beth will tell you, my cut game is so cutthroat that you're gonna be like, did I really talk to her? Baby, it's like I never met you. But I'm a type of person, I'm at that age where it's not even an age thing. This is just how I am as a person. if I'm not going to say it to you, you can't say it to me. Which means I take a lot of stuff into consideration. A lot of people don't take people into consideration. They just say how they feel. And I'm okay with that, because I don't want you to be fake with me. I really want you to tell me how you authentically feel and how you authentically are going to move towards me. And it's so crazy because, you know, when you've never done something before, like I never did a vacation before. As you can tell, every vacation that I went to, it's either my homegirls with me or my kids with me. It's never been a solo dolo one thing with a guy, because I felt like that's something like I want to do with my husband, because I know that he's not going to get on my nerves. He might get on my nerves a little bit, but compared to a boyfriend, you know, that we're just getting to know each other. I don't deep dive into certain stuff. Like, I'm not a TikTok girly. I'm not an IG girly, meaning like what I see them doing, I want to do it. I'm not like that. I'm the type of person, if it's going to a nice flow, I took into consideration, and I had multiple friends who reached out to me who wanted to know what I wanted to do for my birthday. And I just made sure, like, hey, let me just ask him so he's not weirded out about the situation. So when I asked him, I was like, I always go somewhere for my birthday. And he was like, yeah, I see that on IG. And I was like, yeah, I always do something for my birthday, but I always do it with my homegirls. I never do it with the guy. He was like, well, this time you're going to do it with your man, and I'm not playing. I was like, okay, fine, no problem, right? So we were already going through a little something around March, but it's like when you first meet somebody, you're going to go through something. That's something that's guaranteed. Even if you have a homegirl, like, y'all gonna go through some things. It's just, that's what relationships is about. You feel me? You talk about it, you work it out to your best of your capabilities, and that's just it. So I've started to realize little things that he would just like say that was just like a little off. But you know, I'm like, let me not take it so deep. But when it keeps on being restated over and over again, it's like, bruh, I think this is how you really feel, and I don't think you're just trying to like do small talk. Like, this is how you generally feel about that particular topic that he would bring up. For example, I think I told y'all this in the beginning of the vlog, like how he would be like, oh, nurses are hoes and nurses be fucking around, and it's so crazy because I had to tell him, I was like, bruh, if it was a predominantly white field or a Spanish field, y'all would be over jealous. I mean, over like basically uplifting the woman, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Mind you, obtaining a nursing license is the hardest board to pass. That in real estate. Achieving your BSN is literally the hardest degree to achieve. So it's like, y'all can't sit here and talk ish. You talk ish about girls who do OnlyFans. You talk ish about girls who sell coochie. You just, do you even like women? This is the thing that I be trying to figure out with men, is like, do you even like women? Because all y'all do is sit and talk ill about women. Like, I just don't get it, right? So around, I would say like probably like a week prior to us going on the trip, he just like started saying stuff about the Cardi B concert, saying that like I was there with a ninja. Mind you, Cardi B was in April. We're in June. We're creeping into June. I'm like, bro, why are you talking about something that was all the way in April? I was like, you must really think that I went out there. But you know what I've come to realize about guys? When they realize that a lot of people gravitate towards you, male and female, they feel like when you go out, you're going to be talking to that said person because they're not around. Listen, just because you do it don't mean I do it. Guys find it very hard because they're very promiscuous. They find it very hard that you could go out and not get somebody else's number. Like, I don't know why they find it so hard, because they do it themselves. It doesn't, like, I'm not saying all because there are some faithful men out here, but the ones who keeps pushing the factor onto you, it's like, that's because you do it. And you just feel like because you're not around, that's what's getting done, right? So I told him straight up, I was like, bruh, you could have just told me that you didn't want to go on the trip. You don't got to do all of this. I already had people who wanted to go on the trip with me. He was like, nah, V, it's not that. I was just joking. I said, how you going to joke about something that happened a whole month ago? Mind you, all I simply did at the time was I sent him like a video of me twerking. And he was like, oh, there she go. There go Miss 2-4. I guess you missing the strip club. I hate people who take the fun out of stuff. Like, bro, you're just like, God dang, why everything has to be dysfunctional? Like, why does everything has to turn into an argument? Why can't you just like, just relax, bro? Life is not that serious. And that's why it's so hard for me to find people like a man to basically see my life with, because what I do for a living is already stressful. Why would I want to be with somebody that's adding on to the stress? I want to escape that. Like, I don't want to argue all the time. Do you know I save lives for a living? The family member's on my ass. The patient is on my ass. Administration's on my ass. The nurses is calling me on my ass, asking for orders and this and that. So it's like, bruh, give me a fucking break. Like, just please give me a break. Wait 1 second, y'all. I was getting hot. I could tell I was getting hot because my makeup started like turning a little bit. But yeah, so I was like, please just like, let me put y'all a little closer because I'm looking at this mirror over here. Yeah, so I'm over here like, bruh, it's not even that serious like that, you know? I was just doing just something lighthearted. It's not even that serious. So once he realized like I was dead ass serious, he was like, V, I was just joking. I was like, no, you wasn't. Like that video doesn't have nothing to do with the strip club, nothing to do with me going to Cardi B at all whatsoever. It doesn't correlate. It doesn't, like, bruh. And I hate when somebody, like, when a guy trying to make it seem like you're dumb. Bruh, I'm not dumb. I see what you're trying to do and what you're trying to say. It's not happening. And I don't know why, for some reason, why men hate celebrating their partner's birthdays. I just don't understand it. I do not get it. I don't get, like, and it's so crazy. And that's why I've never done vacations, because I've heard the horror stories that some of these women be saying when they go on vacation with these men. Like, they turn into Jekyll and Hyde. They're like a completely, totally different person than what they were. It's so crazy to me, right? So, mind you, flight booked, everything booked. Like, I was to the point where I'm like, I'm about to cancel this trip. I don't even freaking want to go to this shit no more. So when he realized that I was getting really, really mad, he just apologized and was like, V, come on, like, don't do this. I didn't mean it in that way. Like, I was just simply joking with you. I know when somebody's joking with me. Like I told Bev, like, I know when somebody's joking with me. Bro, you weren't joking, and it's cool, because I think you turned it into I was just joking because you saw how serious I was taking it. So, and I told him that, and I was like, you're indirectly calling me a hoe, and I'm not a hoe. You say nurses are hoes. You say, like, bruh, if I wanted to be a hoe, I would go on OnlyFans. I wouldn't sit my ass in school and learn all this just to become a nurse, to be a hoe. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? So he goes and he apologized and he's like, man, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't think that you was going to take it that way. Bruh, you knew I was going to take it that way. Even if me, myself, and I would talk down on your degree, you would have been absolutely pissed off. And you have every right to be pissed off, because I don't know what kind of sacrifices that you did to obtain that degree, and I'm over here talking shit about it. You feel me? Where is my... Oh, okay. So we get to Arizona. We miss our first activity, which was... I think it was the ATV rides, if I'm not mistaken. Mind you, we landed at 12:30. We should have been there at 5. I think the ride was 5 or 5:30. In my mind, I'm thinking we're gonna make it. But clearly, we didn't make it. I was like, okay, no problem, no big deal about the situation. Cool. The next day, we took the 4-hour drive to Antelopes. Everything was fine. We came back home. We went out to eat. I simply brung up something that he did when we landed. And he was like, oh, from here on out, I'm just going to treat you like a sibling. Y'all, even when I was telling Beth, I was like, bro, I legitimately was about to go off on this man. But you know how you put in the work and God see you putting in the work, and he basically like, not on this time. We not going to backtrack on all the hard work that we did. So these two girls walked by our table. The moment I was turning around to tell him something, these two girls walked by the table and was like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. I was like, thank you. She was like, yeah, like I seen you coming in and I wanted to tell you, but I was afraid. But I just wanted to tell you, baby, you are gorgeous. I said, thank you. I looked at that man. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to say nothing to him. Too fucking shame. I said, I'm going to let you have this one. So I had asked him for him to take me a picture, right? He goes and he says, oh, I don't take my siblings no pictures. I said, oh, so you still on that timing? So I seen a waitress and I was like, hey, man, you take my picture for me? She was like, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to lie to you. When you walked in here, I wanted to tell you, girl, your body is nice as... I was like, oh my God, thank you. He was like, nah, babe, I'm going to take the picture for you. I was like, okay, never mind. He says that he's going to take the picture, right? So she was like, well, do you want me to take a picture of y'all together? I faked it and I was like, yeah, go ahead. Girl, I was like, in the picture, literally. So we made it back to the hotel. We woke up the next morning to do the hot air balloon, right? In my mind, I'm like, I'm already over this shit. Like, I just want to enjoy this hot air balloon, land, because y'all know I'm afraid of heights. Land and go about my merry way until this whole little vacation things ends. But you could tell when somebody know that they kind of fucked up, because then he was being all lovey-dovey, like kissing my shoulders and stuff. If you don't know, with the hot air balloon, every time the instructor pulls on the lever, there's like propane hot heat hair that's like blasting, but it's also blasting down too. So I had like this halter top thing on, and my shoulders was like hot. He started like kissing on me right here, and I was like, can you please stop, because my shoulder is very hot. He was like, okay, no problem. I was like, babe, I'm gonna use every excuse that I can for you not to touch me. You feel me? So we land, and I kid you not, when we land, oh, my battery died. When we land, there's two girls. Y'all could go back in the vlog and see it. There's two girls literally facing me, but I'm facing this way, looking at the instructor and vlogging how he's popping the champagne and telling us a little bit about the history of the champagne and the hot air balloon, right? So as he's giving us the instructions, the girl looks at me and the girl was like, it's something about you. Like, you got a very calm, peaceful demeanor about you. I said, oh my God, thank you. But my boyfriend would think otherwise. You see how God be speaking to you? This girl didn't even know me. So I just said, oh, where you from? And I was like, oh, that's when she said, oh, I'm from New York. And I said, oh, I'm from Florida. And she was like, where your boyfriend from? I said, oh, he's from North Carolina, but he was smoking some weed and stuff. And she was like, girl, his weed smells bad. I was like, I know, I tell him that, but it is what it is. She was like, yeah, I get it. And then the other girl said, oh my gosh, I'm from North Carolina. My family is from da-da-da-da. And he was like, yeah, I live near there. And she was like, y'all on a vacation? I was like, yeah, it's my birthday. She was like, oh my God, happy. My camera overheated, and if I don't let it sit and cool, it's like it's gonna keep getting overheated. So it's like there's no point in keep turning it on for it to keep turning back off again. Yeah, so where I left off at, I think I left off at the hot air balloon, when the girl was like, oh, you're so peaceful and calm, and I was like, yeah, but he would say something else. So I'm not gonna lie to you, he was talking to someone and the person is piecing the things together and realizing like, bruh, what you saying is not true. You know how guys would be like, oh, I'm going on a trip to do this, but then you're not checking in, you're not calling, you're not like doing the things that you're supposed to do if you was really on a trip that you said that you were supposed to be on, you know? So, girl, I just put some mousse and a little bit of gel on my edges. Cause you know my edges be touching my eyebrows. But yeah. So in my mind, it gave like whoever blowing up your phone is on your ass, basically. In every conversation he needed to have on his phone, he would take it outside. Like, not even in the hotel room. Mind you, we had a suite. It had a living room, it had a kitchen, it had 2 bathrooms in there. So I'm putting together pieces and I'm like, okay, whoever the girl is, she's on his ass, like big time. So I didn't say nothing. I didn't bring up nothing. We went out to eat dinner at Maple and Ash for my birthday, took pictures. So we went to the baseball game. After the baseball game, he was like in the car, oh, if you need to take anything off of your chest, you need to tell me now. You need to tell me now, because I don't want to hear no shit when I get back to North Carolina. I looked that man in his face. I said, sir, I don't got nothing to tell you. He was like, oh, okay, I'm just making it straight because every and anything that you need to speak about it now since we face to face. See, this is why I said me working on myself, that when I tell you a fly can't even get me to say shoot, motherfucker, like, baby, the way that I don't give a fuck and don't need to address anything no more, and I'm content with that. Go on about your business. Like, I'm like, child, please. Anywho, wake up the next morning, caught the flight. No, wake up the next morning driving on our way back to the airport. He dropped me off first because his flight was a little bit later. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna be late coming in, so you don't need to call me. I said, oh, okay. In other words, the person who's picking me up from the airport is gonna 21 question me. By the time I leave this airport to get to that airport, I need to destroy all of the evidence. I need to destroy all evidence and make it seem like I wasn't with another woman. I said, boy, these niggas, they think they slick, but they not slick at all whatsoever. So he starts calling me because he has like a 2 flight. So he starts calling me in between the flights and stuff. And I'm like, he was like, oh, I'm just making sure that you made it home. I said, I made it home. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get ready to go to work. He was like, oh, okay, no problem. I didn't hear from him until the next morning. He wants to text me good morning. I said good morning. Then he wanted to send me reels on IG, and one of the reels was how this girl said one thing about Haitian parents with their daughters, they talk so much smack to their daughter. Like if their daughter put on makeup on, they be like, oh, you look like a cochon. Or they'll be like, oh, you look like, you know. I was like, one thing about it, and I responded back to him, and I said, one thing about it, I used to not like that part of being Haitian, but I love it because now as an adult, anything somebody tells me, baby, it don't affect me at all. And that's when I told him, you remember when you said that you're going to treat me like a sibling? You didn't get a peep or a pop out of me. He was like, what? I said, yeah, and I'm really done with this. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. Like, I'm cool off of you. Sorry if I got out the frame. I had to drop my hand off. I was like, yeah, I'm cool off of you. Because at the end of the day, I would not accept my husband to talk to me like that. And I feel like some men, they talk to you like that to see how far they could take it with you. Baby, don't test the waters over here at all whatsoever. And that's why you need to be with your particular type of woman. You know, white women gonna accept that. Spanish women gonna accept that too. But this woman right here, this black woman, been gone with that. I swear to God. So, because we're not gonna do no, and I've come to realize too, a lot of these men that are left over are men from situations or relationships that were extremely toxic, extremely on and off, extremely, oh, you this, you that. Baby, listen, I don't have time to be calling somebody broke, ugly. That's why your mama never loved you. That's why your daddy wasn't in your life. I don't have time for that, baby. Listen, go find somebody else that like to participate in those type of activities, and then y'all make up sex, and then y'all back again, and then once he feels like he got that itch where he want to talk to somebody else again, now he calling you all types of stupid bitches and hoes and all. Nah, baby, listen, it shows to prove just because somebody got a degree don't mean they know how to communicate, don't mean they're mature. And what's so crazy about it is the fact that he told me that he matured. He was like, if you would have met me like 5 years ago, V, I'm way better. And somebody decided to procreate with you, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Bitch. It's crazy to me. Listen, that's why I be telling y'all, them damn athletes, if y'all knew what them type of girls was going through, and y'all don't find out until the man decides that he no longer wants to be with her, is when she come on social media, he's been beating my ass for 17 years. And it's like, okay, why are you telling us this? You was taking ass whooping for a good 17 years. Why is there the problem is he no longer wants you. And one thing about a man is when a man tell you he no longer wants you no more, baby, you can't do nothing about it. You see how many chances that you gave him? When his mind is made up and he say he don't want you no more. Man, listen, you could part the ocean and he gonna be like, That's nice, and walk away. I swear to God. Okay, yeah. So, when Beth had the tragedy that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I had reached out to him to tell him like, oh my gosh, because I spoke to Beth first about the whole situation, and Beth was like, well, V, she was like, I don't know why he would say something like that. Like, that's so like weird. I'd have been weirded out too. She was like, I don't know, V. She was like, that's crazy. Like, why would he say something like that? I said, girl, I don't know. But it turned me off completely. Like, I don't know. She was like, well, maybe try talking to him. So I was like, okay. So I had called him. He didn't pick up. And then the next day, Kim was talking to me, and Kim was like, oh, I spoke to him. I was like, you spoke to who? He was like, I spoke to him because he asked me how my game was. Y'all, I called that motherfucker. He picked up the phone. I said, I wasn't calling you to get back with you. I was calling you because my homegirl had a death, which is like out the ordinary type of death. And I'm glad that you showed me your true colors, and I see what type of person you are. But don't think that I was calling you to get back with you. When I say I'm done with somebody, I'm just done with the person. Like, that's just it. I don't know what you thought this was. And then that's when it made me realize, like, bro, all of this stuff is a game to him. It's a game. And a lot of these men are out here like that. It don't matter if they have a degree, y'all. Like, it's so crazy because at first I thought, you know, when you strive for betterness in your life and you actually go to school and it matures you a little bit. Child, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. So now I think he felt bad for not realizing, damn, the girl really wasn't calling me to get back with me. Something really seriously did freaking happen. So he sent me and Beth flowers, and then he started like trying to communicate. And I was like, bro, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you showed me too many character flaws about you. I just can't deal with. Like, we didn't have no beef. Nigga, you said something slick to me. I didn't even say anything to you. You know, I don't know what man would literally sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna still call her even though she said she gonna treat me like a sibling. Ain't no man. First of all, that man would have been like, bruh, mind you, I didn't really spend money on my trip. But that man would have been like, for a man to be spending money on a trip and everything like that, and you just blatantly say, and I kind of felt like maybe he kind of wanted to speak at the side of his neck because he was spending money. I'm like, see, it don't make, I don't know why men correlate money with I could talk to her any type of way. I could treat her any type of way. I could cheat, I could lie, I could do all of this because I have the money. It's like, no. Anywho, I was like, nah. And I don't want him to feel like you could say slick shit to me and flowers will make it up. Baby, I buy my own flowers. Faithfully. I was buying flowers before I met you. I was buying flowers 2-3 exes before you. Like, that's, and one thing that I love about myself is I truly, deep down inside, love myself. And I've sit down and I realize as I've been dating, a lot of women don't love themselves. And that's why these men are coming to you with this toxic on and off situation because they were in it for 5 years, 6 years. Like I said earlier in the vlog, why does it take 6 years for you to realize that this man is not your husband? Baby, this was like the shortest relationship I had because usually all the ish that happened in the beginning usually starts to peak at the towards like the 1 year mark. It never showed so abruptly like this. This showed up so abruptly that I had to tell him, I was like, bruh, you don't realize we're always arguing about something different every 3 weeks. Like, you're not exhausted? I said, I'm not used to this. He's like, no, you know, every relationship has its ups and downs. And I hate the fact that people are normalizing up and downs in relationships as talking shit to the person, lying to the person, cheating to the person is like a way of going through a relationship. No, it's not. It's not. That's when they talking about ups and downs, they talking about death in the family. One person's not working, the other person is working. We had 2 cars, now it's 1 car. That's ups and downs. We ain't talking about infidelity, betrayal. I'm like, what's up with this generation? I feel like I'm in the wrong generation. For real. I feel like I'm in the wrong generation of dating and trying to find a husband. Like, and mind you, I was minding my business. And I told him straight up, I was like, I think my Sierra prayer, I got Future instead of Russell. I'm okay. But I'm not going to try to see the future with this. I'm so sorry. So, long story short, Rashawn had texted me when I was in Arizona, and she was like, V, you gotta come to North Carolina to visit me because I want to eat different places and this and that. And I felt truly bad. So I texted her and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come, no problem. This was when I was in Arizona. So we booked a trip and everything like that. He persistently calling me, texting me, and he was like, I want to come down to Florida. I was like, no. You don't come down to Florida. I'm coming to North Carolina. I'm seeing my homegirl. I'm gonna spend some days with her because she want to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna make sure everything that she wants to do, we do it first, and then I'll tell you when to pick me up and we could have this conversation. And that's exactly what happened. We had that whole Saturday until Sunday, we literally spoke, like everything out to a T. Why his daughter's birthday came up, I called him and I texted him. The man was gone for 12 hours. Gone for 12 hours. Didn't hear from the man. Why the man calls me and texts me at like 11:30 p.m. Baby, I looked at that phone. And guess what? Was not responded. Guess who did not respond? To this day, guess who did not respond? I said, oh, I'm building him just like his ex built him. Toxic. I was like, yeah, we gotta put it into this back and forth thing. It's not happening. Because doing this is just giving you cushion to do more shit. No. I'm good. Sorry, y'all. I was running a little bit late. It was like 2:30 on the dot. I was like, oh, let me put this dress on. I'm gonna show y'all how the whole thing, it's cute. I paired it with my Dior bag, and then I put a red lip on because I was like, it looks cuter with the lip. I feel like leopard and red lip goes together really bad. And it's so crazy because my best friend, she used to love leopard, red lip. Like, when I tell you Dee Dee loved that down. So I think I ended it off with, yeah. And then when we were like kind of seeing if we could still try to see if we go, baby, I was done. But he was just like, no, we need to talk. Like, I think you're taking it the wrong way type situation. But even then, like the little slick stuff that he'll say, like, yeah, because you see, I stopped sending you songs too. Bitch, I don't care. I wasn't even listening to the music like that any fucking way, because in the beginning I was, but then like once March hit, I was like, this man is something wrong with this man. I don't know what it is, but I'm not feeling him like how I was feeling him. Like I'm like, well, clearly you're a very performative man, and it's okay. And I kind of peeped that you was performative.
But I just wanna fuck. Real. I know you wanna see. I know you wanna.
Look at this. The rug that I would want. $3,800. Hey, look at this. What the fuck is $7,000 rug gonna do for me? Bro, people lost their mind. $8,000. Hey.
In my bikini, but it's only I know you wanna love, but I just wanna fuck.
Look who got a ticket. Bev got a ticket too, y'all. That's crazy. Look who got a ticket. Oh, but the face is beat to the gods though. Let me tell you something. You know what I love is when I meet somebody in person and they're like, oh my gosh, you look better in person. At first I used to be like, hello. But when you see that it's not a filter, that it's really the mug is meaning and the mean is mugging. Oh yeah. When I tell you to make, when I tell y'all, a lot of times we just don't let the makeup sit. You know, you gotta let that thing a little marinate like a little chicken. You know, y'all be marinating like y'all American. Don't let the makeup marinate like you American. You gotta let it marinate like you Jamaican, like you Haitian, like you bon seasoné. You know? Cause baby, when I tell you wait till I lose this weight and this face go down. Baby, can we say no filter? Yeah, I'm shocked that my hair withstand. I'm gonna wash it Tuesday because I thought I would have had to refresh it, but it still look good. It still look good. I'm so happy that I saw my Beth. Baby, we was just, I want her to go outside and breathe some fresh air, chit chat, talk. Oh my gosh, these girls are still out here. Go ahead, boo. These girls are still out here. They walked out of what's the thing called, Moxie's. Did you see them prices on that rug? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I went to the sales associate because I had to get 2 dishes because my pasta bowl dishes from Crate and Barrel, because Crate and Barrel and CB2 go hand in hand together. They're sister companies, right? So 2 of my pasta bowls has like a little chip at the top of it, and I don't like that. So I said, let me go and replace them, right? But in the meantime, let me look at some rugs and stuff. Girl, that motherfucking rug said 8K. Oh, hey! I can't even speak. What is an 8K rug doing? Like what? Like, and it's so basic. I'm trying to figure out, like, is there something amazing about this rug, about the fabric, about, like, is this ostrich fur? Like, what? Yeah, with a straight face too. Mind you, I need a 9x10 because my living room, if I get a 7x10, I don't think it's gonna be big enough. And then the chair that I seen on West Elms that I really like, thank God I seen it in person. It's so small and it's so short. It's like, bruh, why do they make the accent chairs so little? Like, they make them for these apartment complexes, because you know these apartment complexes, their square footage be really, really small. So, child, I don't know. And then when I go on Wayfair, and try to find an accent chair when they have like the person standing, because Wayfair gives videos now. So the person who's standing next to the chair looks like it's touching their knee. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, who's making the furniture? And don't add the price tag. Like that short little green accent chair I seen, that was $500. $500. Milgood. Six of Milgood. Yeah, 500,000. It's crazy how Haitian, is that how you say 500 in Creole? 600,000. Shit, I don't know. It sounds good. I gotta ask them. It's so crazy because I was talking to one of my homegirls and I was giving her a little info on me, and I was telling her how like this Haitian artist was trying to talk to me, and I told her straight up, baby, I don't even know 2 words of Creole, baby. And I said, listen, y'all ain't finna have me on no fucking Haitian TikTok, baby. I could cuss you filthy out in American, in English, but Haitian Creole, you ain't finna have me on no Haitian TikTok. Leave me on the American side of TikTok, please and thank you. Haitian TikTok, baby, Haitian TikTok will eat your ass alive, baby. Let me tell you, I never knew how TikTok was so big until you realize the other countries that are engulfed in TikTok. That you be trying to figure out, hold up, when I was in Haiti, I ain't had no Wi-Fi. How y'all have Wi-Fi or internet access to access TikTok? Child, listen, I want to go to Home Goods, but I'm trying to think, do I want to walk? Because my legs, I did leg day today, y'all, and I have laundry to do, but I'm adamant about finding this rug, and then I can't go off the rug off the websites, because when you read the reviews, they're like, oh, this is not the color that I received. I received a darker tone. I received a lighter tone. Oh, this is not the same pattern. It's like, bro, what are we doing? I think certain stuff shouldn't be, I don't know, child, because I just be thinking. Let's see if we could show. Y'all see the dress? It's not that bad. It's just like a little, you could tell like it don't fit like a little bit like right here, because this won't close up, but it's okay, because I could have been like a little hoochie and just be like, leave it open like this, but I was like, it's Palm Beach, we're not in Broward or Miami, all of this would have been out. But isn't the dress cute? And I paired it with my Dior bag, so that's why I was like, oh, a pop of red lip will look so cute with this. Y'all, I walked into Home Goods. Baby, why they got pumpkins out? Baby, I walked right out. I said, I don't got time for this. I walked straight. I said, baby, who? At this point, I don't know what to say about this rug. I really don't. I know y'all tired of hearing about the rug. I know y'all was tired about hearing me going to the gym or signing up for the gym, and I finally did it. Now, for the damn for this rug and this accent chair, baby, I don't know when y'all gonna hear the end of it. And I need to do the backyard patio. And I need to put fence up. And I still didn't call the garage people to come see about this garage door. And I got to put a new front door in. But then, again, when I think about it, I'm like, life could be really bad, V. You're just complaining about stupid things. You know? I have laundry to do, y'all. I gotta do laundry. I gotta clean here up a little bit. I gotta put new sheets on my bed. Did I put new sheets? No, I don't think so, because I think I was sleeping when Pat came Tuesday. Because Pat came on my first off night, which was Tuesday. But she came during the morning time, so I was sleeping. I was tired. And then I got up. Yeah, I went to Pilates. Did I go to Pilates? Child, I don't remember. When I see the vlog, I'll know if I went to Pilates or not. Baby, how this week been going? I've been on go. Oh, and the creatine. Oh, yeah, I told you about the creatine. Y'all, I'm not going to lie. I think it made the swelling of my arm go down drastically. Because look, y'all remember I couldn't do this? Now I could do it. Before I was only able to do like right here. Now I could stretch it out. I could stretch both of them all out. Boy, rhabdo is crazy. Tomorrow we got Pilates at 4. So then Monday I'll do arms Monday. But I'm going to do light arms. I'm not going to do to the extreme. CJ told me he got that creatine from GNC. So I'm going to go to GNC and buy my own creatine. And yeah, I didn't like the watermelon. It tastes okay. But I'm going to see if they got like strawberry or something. You know, I think strawberry would taste a little bit better. It tastes like a little, it tastes like a, not a Now Later, an Airhead. It tastes like an Airhead, but with like a little bitterness to it. So I'm going to see if they have strawberry. Should I do a montage of me cleaning up? Yeah, I really want to get it over with. And just lay on the couch and watch some movies. Watch some Lifetime movies on a good Saturday. You know, this morning I was sitting in my, well, I wasn't sitting in my kitchen. I was standing in my kitchen. Do you have that moment where you're sitting in your kitchen and you're like, man, I really like my house. Or I'm like, man, I really like where I'm at in life. I have those moments where I'm just like, especially when the kids are gone and I'm in the house by myself and I'm just looking around, like just analyzing things, especially when it's quiet. When it's there's this TikTok thing trend where they says living alone, and it's like, and they're like, every woman should live alone. And when the house is like super quiet and I'm just home by myself, it's like so peaceful. I'm like, did I think this is how my life would have been at 39? I'm like, and I'm just looking around, just like analyzing things. It's crazy. Forever grateful. Forever. Got a haircut, y'all. Don't he look so cute? Oh, they took some off the top. No? Oh, just sponge it down?
Yeah, I ain't like them.
You ready for school? You so cute and tall. Oh my God, my baby not a baby no more.
We're an extension, warming up the core, warming up the body for the next 15 minutes of the class. Remember, the slower you move in this room, the quicker you are going to see those results. We're starting in that low plank position, restacking the wrists just beneath the shoulders. So notice how my hands are locked into place and focusing on just letting the carriage out towards that back platform. 15 seconds, you're off the sprints, you're down on your forearms. You have a healing crunch in 10. Forearms, place the top.
About to die. Happy Sunday, y'all. As you can tell, we started Sunday off with Pilates. I had an IG friend who wanted to try Pilates with me, so I signed her up because I was like, girl, you don't need to pay, just come with me for the free 99 and you can see how it is. She's like, girl, I said, I know. People think Pilates is easy. Bruh, it's not easy. I'm telling you. Even me, myself, and I've been doing Pilates for like, I've been doing Jet Set for a year. I was doing Club Pilates for like a year, and when I came to Jet Set, I was like, bruh, I was sitting there with them old people not doing absolutely nothing at Club Pilates. I came to Jet Set, I said, oh my God. And I've been doing them for a whole year, and I can't go through a whole hour workout, baby. I be having to take breaks, and since I've been lifting weights too, my muscles haven't really been that strong like that. So I know in six weeks I'm a breeze through the Pilates workout because I've been doing my strength training with the weights. But I didn't do anything this Sunday. I just had to get Cam a shot for his 7th grade, and that was it. And I had to do his sports physical so he could play baseball in middle school. And that was it. And we went to IHOP. We ate breakfast at IHOP because he wanted IHOP. I said, fine, we're gonna go bowling. Cam wanna go bowling so bad, y'all, but my body hurts so bad. That's my arm that was swollen. Why would you do that?
That's your non-dominant arm.
I know it's my non-dominant arm. That don't mean that my leg, my butt, my arms, my back.
Using it as an excuse. Like, when I was hurt, she said just walk it off, so you gotta walk it off. Oh, it hurts so much.
Yeah, my body's so sore. I told him I can't bowl. He told me no. When I be telling him on the baseball field that you gotta shake it off and go back on the field.
Yeah. Come on, Mama. It's my last day of summer, too. Come on, please.
Yeah, my body hurts so bad.
No, don't.
What can I wear? gotta get up early because I have to bring all these forms in. Yes, Cam drugged me out to the bowling. Boy, being a boy mom.
Yeah, my middle finger hurt now.
Mind you, my body's sore.
No, she's saying it's not sore.
My body's sore. This boy done drugged me out of here. And then had the boys next to us. He was like, let me show you how to bowl it the right way. So the boy trained him. And then at the end, that's when he grabbed the concept. And he was hitting spares. I was hitting strikes, baby. I was...
Only one strike, by the way.
Boy, I did not hit one strike only. Don't play with me, Cam.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I only hit one strike.
One strike and one spare.
Throughout the whole bowling.
Throughout the whole 2 hours.
Thanks for telling me that because I am not coming back with you no more.
I'm joking.
No, don't joke. Because you over there lying. I hit way more than one strike.
You only hit 2 strikes.
I hit more than 2 strikes.
No, you didn't.
Cam, at a point in time, I scored 80.
Yeah, from all like, what, 9, 8 pins, and then you were 1 pin warrior.
Boy, Cam is such a loser.
I'm not a loser.
You are a loser.
No,
just because I'm hitting
the
strikes
facts.
and you not hitting strikes. Don't say that I ain't hit strikes before I strike you out. Do you want butter on your toast? No. It's the first day of school, y'all. Okay, I'm going to the 7th grade.
Still feels like the 6th grade.
Did you get your drink? You know I gotta make him his breakfast every morning before school. I was making 2 now and you gotta make 1.
Because I already ate last night.
No, I'm talking about your brother.
Oh. They was talking about me. I was hungry because I already ate like when I went to sleep.
Eat your breakfast so heavy. And I gotta take you your 7th grade picture. Yeah, I'm going soon. I won't have nobody in the house.
Mom,
I'm gonna be solo dolo.
Mom, it's my 7th year.
Yeah, but 7, then it goes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, graduation, off to college.
Mom, I'm being FMU.
That's 8 hours away from where I live, boy.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go.
You better go to UM. That's only 2 hours. I could come and see you.
UM doesn't have a baseball team.
I'm gonna make them have a baseball team. About my baby. Oh, okay. Y'all, the house is quiet. Cam not here. I want to do arm day today, but you see my arm finally went down. I can't believe I had gave myself rhabdo. Anywho, but I want oatmeal with a fried egg. I know, does that sound right? That's what I want. I was craving it. I really want oatmeal with a fried egg with some sausage, like some chicken sausages. But I don't have chicken sausage. I only have bacon. I got turkey bacon, but I want like a chicken sausage patty. And you know my favorite chicken sausage patty is from Applegate. There's like this company called Applegate. When I tell you I love the chicken sausage patties, so I don't know what to do, but I like the way that I do my oatmeal now. Yeah, I got 2 things of baskets of clothes to fold, and I go to work tomorrow, and I'm talking about I want to do arm day, and I want to go to Zara, which is all the way in Miami. What is a girl to do? What is a girl to do? Dang, y'all. And my whole goal for this week was for me to reorganize all the cabinets. For me to reorganize all the cabinets in my closet and Cam closet. Did I do that? No. No. Ugh. My goals is not accomplished. Oh, that's almond milk. Did I tell you that this is oat milk? It expires August 31st, and it's almost done. I don't know what made me start making oatmeal. Once I started making the oatmeal, that's when I started using that milk, because I was like, I don't want to waste the milk. But yeah, girl, y'all, I made this post on TikTok, and I was like, I'm sorry to say this, like, you know, I used to be very fond of women, like very fond of women. Like, I saw women do no wrong, and I used to be like, no, just spare her type of female. But you know what I've come to realize? And I did this post on IG, and I mean, not on IG, on TikTok. Well, I did it on Thread first. And then I was like, oh, let me just bring it to TikTok, because I'm trying to like get back into my TikTok thing. Oh, that's another story, y'all. I don't know how people be juggling all these social media platforms. Anywho, so I put how like the real problem with these men are some of us women turned them into Frankenstein. Like some of the women, like there's women out here who like flowers and will tell a man they don't like flowers because the man say he's not a person who buys flowers. Ma'am, if you like flowers, why don't you just leave the man that don't buy flowers? But you confine yourself into this, I don't like flowers, when you really do like flowers. And then when you finally break up with him after 3-4 years, this is when you want to say, oh, I lied, I liked flowers. So this is how, like, when I sit back and I'm starting to think now, because, you know, the last person I was with, and I had told him this too, I was like, bruh, I gave you chances, which I never do. I gave you chances based upon the fact that I was just tired of dating. I just didn't want to date no more. And I was like, you know what? Everybody's labeling me as this leaver, this runner. Even my cousin was like, girl, you're a runner, you're a leaver. Like, you don't be giving nobody a chance. Like, once they fuck up one time, it's done with you. And I'm like, yeah, because they're going to fuck up some more. So I told him straight up, I was like, listen, I only gave you all these chances because I was really tired of dating. I didn't want to date no more. And it's not hard for me to find a man. Like, I literally go on a date with somebody, in less than a month, they already want me to be their girlfriend. They be like, V, you my girlfriend. I be like, okay. But then I realized that's how I don't really get to know the person. So this one, I like the fact that it was long distance because we could communicate more, learn about each other more. But I've come to realize when your gut feeling tells you something, you just need to do it. And I just need to focus on my gut feeling. My gut feeling has not steered me wrong, y'all. I swear to you. And it's so crazy because I told him the same thing too. I was like, if I was the type of person who gave people multiple chances, you wouldn't have found me single. But I've also come to realize with talking to these men and them telling you what their partner endured from them, it's like, damn, like there's women out here who's really, like, And it's so crazy because when you go on TikTok, when you go on Thread, like, they make it seem like they're living this amazing love life. And it's like, it's not until they finally decided to leave the man, or the man finally decides to leave them. Because you know, once a man leaves you, baby, it's over. Like, it's for him to come back is very slim to none. For a woman to leave a man gonna come back all the time because he feels like his deed is not done yet. But it's like, dang, I cannot see myself being with somebody for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, no proposal. We just looking at each other, no date nights. All we doing is arguing and fucking to make up sex. Like, it's nothing exciting about it. We're not seeing new things, doing new things. The guy don't even know how to dress because you just want him in the house. So all he knows how to do is just put on basketball shorts. And then when you go out to fine dining, he's wearing sneakers and jeans. Like he's still in high school, middle school. Every attire, there's like, every event or every outing, there's a different type of attire for it. You know? Like, there's this man, I'm gonna show you him on IG. Let me show you him. Let me show you what I mean, ladies. And this is what I mean when I say it's like, it's kind of hard to find these men. Wait, let me grab my phone. Let me show you what I mean by, like, the guys don't know. Okay, this man dressed down. This is his dress down.
Okay, I'm getting fresh content. On check.
You see? Now, let me show you how he dressed when he dresses up. And when he dresses up, I mean, this is what you go to dinner in. You see this?
Rushing through my mind. All I wanna do is touch you.
It's hard to find that. It's really, when I tell you it's so hard to find that, it's like, dang. And I don't want to dress a man. I feel like you don't dress me. Why should I dress you? You know? It's just, child, I don't know. And he's from Mississippi. Baby, I did my little research on it. He's from Mississippi. I'm like, see, this is what I mean when I say, like, different occasion, you wear different attires. Y'all, one thing my godmother gonna do, my godmother gonna try to force me to talk to my mama. To my godmother more than I speak to my mama. Me and my mama, we just don't see eye to eye at all whatsoever. And you know, at first I used to be ashamed about it, but now I'm not ashamed about it. I tell people I don't talk to my mom. Like, it's just one of those toxic situations that I just don't involve myself into. And quite frankly, like, I don't even miss out on it. Even the father of my child, Cam dad speaks to my mom more than I speak to my mom. And he'd be like, V, just call her. And I'm like, bruh, let me tell you something about my mom. She's very friendly to other people. To other people, oh my God. Like, the way that she'll cook for the person in 2.5 seconds. Like, she's so, to this day, I'm trying to figure out what did I do to this lady that this lady cannot stand me. And you know what? It's like, it's okay. Baby, listen. I'm like, it's done for. And it's cool. And I think a lot of times, a lot of people, because their mothers. And I've come to realize about men too, when it comes to men and moms, they're like this. And it's like, you have to realize, bro, not everybody has a loving mother when it comes to a mother-daughter relationship. And I sit here and I told y'all this plenty of time. Me and my mama, we just don't get along at all whatsoever. She wants me to do whatever she says that she wants me to do, and it doesn't work like that. And then when it doesn't go in her favor of what she wants me to do, she starts calling me crazy ass names. Like, bruh, listen, I don't have time for that. That's why, like, I'm such a leaver, y'all, because I've been in a toxic situation with my mom. So when a man introduced me to that and I see it, I run. I can't take it. I know a lot of y'all like, girl, how do you just like leave somebody like that? Easy. So easy. Because I already see what the household is going to be about. It's just going to be toxicity. And I don't like it. I know some people, they feed off of dysfunctional relationships. I don't. Some people, they wake up to argue. You won't find me, honey. You won't find me. And my godmother is so crazy because when I tell you, she's the most sweet, loving person that you could ever, like, and she doesn't have any kids. She does not have kids. And it's so crazy because when me and Beth had brunch, I was telling Beth that. I was like, Beth, it's so crazy to me how the mothers who are so loving to their kid, it's either the kid dies before the mother died, or the mother dies and never really see how the kid grew up to be. It's so sad. But then you have people who are like taking their kid, like pushing the baby out, throwing them in the dumpster, or like mistreating the child, or like abusing the child mentally, physically, and they're the ones who get to live like until they're like 100-something years old. It's life is so crazy. I don't know how life works like this. It really has me like, so if you really sit back and you start thinking about life will have you feeling like you're crazy. Because there's no way. I was talking to Beth about the same thing too, because Beth is the type of person, she's like, oh, just talk it out. Just see how the person is doing. Like, just see, it might be like something that he didn't really mean. That's how Beth is, y'all. Beth is such a neutral party person, and I love that about her. But I'm like, I'm not like that, bitch. I want you all fucking face. Do not... Baby, I'm not trying to see why you did what you did. You did it and you knew why you did it. Like, you woke up with it on your head to do. Like, in your mind to do, and you did it. I don't feel like I need an explanation of why you did said thing. I told Beth at brunch, I was like, bruh, y'all got some strong ass bags. Because I said, what I endured for 8 months, y'all got some strong bags. Baby, just leave me single. I can't. Y'all, I tried. And at this point in my life, I'm okay if I don't have a husband. I swear to y'all, I'm okay. Because I can't deal with the stuff that I see. Like, what I see, I can't deal. I can't deal with like somebody who just lies. Like, I can't deal. You'll sit here and have a whole conversation with somebody just for the person to redo everything that they said that they're not going to do, and they do it again. Baby, believe me, please. I'm okay with being single. Like, I'm okay. These warlocks out here is crazy. So, oh, I didn't dress my oatmeal up. Wait a minute. Let me dress my oatmeal up. Do y'all put cinnamon on your oatmeal? I'll be dressing my oatmeal up. I put cinnamon. I used to put honey, but now I put the agave. I love agave. Oh, y'all probably gonna be like, but I thought the oatmeal is sweetened. No, I got less. I had, is it called less sugar? Let's see. I know it's less something. Lower sugar. Yeah, with 35% less sugar than the regular apple. So I got the lower sugar one because I want to add my own. But I don't even add a lot, y'all. I just drizzle a little bit on top. And then I did not have the chicken patty. So I just made a fried egg on top of a toast. That's the only problem about working out. You're gonna get hungry. Like, bruh, the way that my appetite done increased, but I'm trying to eat in a healthy way. And I'm trying not to, like, this watermelon been out here since last night. I had ate 3 watermelon because around midnight I got really hungry. I was like, dang, bruh. Yeah, I had to speak to my mom. I mean, not my mom, to my godmother. Oh, Lord. Adulthood sucks. When I tell you this thing tastes so good. It's 11 o'clock. We'll see. This is how we're looking today. We're gonna go pick up Cam and then we're gonna go to Zara. Yeah, I did not make it to the gym. My body's so sore. It's so sore. This battery only has 1 bar. All of my other batteries are dead. So I want to go to Joey's to eat dinner with the kids and celebrate Cameron's first day back to school. So I think, ooh, we're gonna pick you up when we go to Joey's. Dang, this battery is dead too. Look, you see my batteries? Dead. Yeah, my camera said not today. It was dead. Sorry, y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all my little outfits that I got from Zara. You know, last time when I went to H&M with the boys, I didn't grab anything because, you know, I had just bought some stuff. But Zara's so expensive. I think it's just expensive because of Trump. I don't think it's expensive like that. Because the Euro price tags are way less. They're like $30 less. And I think because of the TARP that they have it $30 more on everything. Like stuff that I used to, when I look at the Euro prices, I'm like, that's what we used to spend. But aren't these cute? Okay, don't judge them. They're cute on. They're cute on. So I have bought these. These are, look, don't judge them. I know you're gonna be like, what the hell, V? But listen, they're cute. So I got a 42 in this. I tried on the 40, girl, my butt said no. So I'm a 10, but I still got to get the waist taken in. The reason, the 44 fit really good too, but the reason why I didn't get the 44 is because I've been working out. So I know 6 weeks from now, I'm not going to be this size anymore. I'm going to be a little bit more toned and fit. So, and then I got these. I thought these was really cute. Let me put the outfit on so y'all could see. And y'all don't judge me. And I got this cute top, but then I bought these. I got these jeans that y'all, I broke my nail last night playing bowling with Cam. Anywho, so I'm like, the jeans were $70 and I was like, V, you got enough jeans in that closet for you to pair it up with this top. You know what CJ told me the other day? Was it CJ or Cam? I think Cam. Cam was like, Mom, do you even wear these clothes that's in your closet? The answer is no, but I'm gonna start wearing them now because I just have to just go places. And then I bought this cute jacket. See, this is what I used to spend is $70, but the jacket was $119 for the US price. But UK price, this is a $70 jacket, which makes sense, you know? But anywho, let me try these on so you could see what I'm talking about. I know y'all not gonna understand. Y'all not gonna understand. Okay, let's try them on. Y'all don't see, y'all, my nipples is not showing. I got nipple pasties on. But isn't this cute? It's like, I know y'all might not think it's cute, but I think it's cute. It's like a little, now I feel like I couldn't get a small in the top. This is a medium, but I like it for it to be like a little on the tight side, but isn't it cute? I just got to get the waist taken in from this side. Once the waist is taken in, then it's going to look really cute. I like it. And I love the shoes, like the little sneakers. Isn't it cute? I just need a thin white belt. I'm going to try to see if I can find, I'm going to see if the Hermes comes with a thin white belt. Because if they do, then it will be so cute with this. Okay, I had to delete a lot of my little stuff from Charlotte, from North Carolina. But this is how it looks with the belt. I love it with the belt. I just have to get the, technically speaking, I don't have to get it altered because the belt is fixing the back part for me fine. But I love the shoes too. It's so cute.
You doing something?
No, I'm showing my outfit that I made.
Oh, it looks cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
I said the same thing too. I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. That was it. That was all. Get out my face.
Oh, okay.
Cause then like I could style my hair with like a little half up, half down little situation. Wouldn't that be so cute? Well, I would fix it like a little bit better than this. I look crazy right now. But if I do like half up, half down with it, wouldn't it look so cute? Yeah. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm getting the gist of wearing my natural hair, y'all. Listen. Rome wasn't built in a day. This is so cute. Okay, let me try on the other one. It might not be y'all cup of tea. I like it. I feel like it's so cute. You know what I realized too? This is the first time that I actually found jeans in Zara that actually fits my butt and gives me a good shape. Like, I just got to get the pants altered a lot because my waist is way smaller. But the belt is helping because the belt is actually like snatching it in. But it's so, this to me is so cute with the little loafies. Like, oh my, I can't wait to wear it. It's so cute to me. Like, or I could like put my little Fendi bag with it too. My little, yeah, my little Fendi bag. It looks so cute. Why do I like this little outfit so much? Zara got some cute stuff, but I'm gonna need President Trump to leave, baby, so we could get the Zara prices back because there's no point of this these jeans being $80. In the UK, it's only $40. When I tell you they're so cute, and they had other colors in them too, but I was like, nah, I don't want the other colors. But this one popped out the most to me. But this is so cute with my little Fendi bag. And then I'm gonna like part my hair to the side, like a cute part to the. Look at this. Cause my hair look like a hot mess right now. But once I part it to the side, look at this cute. And I could tuck this hair back like this, and all my earrings will show. So oh my god, it's so cute. Like, what? And I like the fact that it's tapered on the bottom. Yes. Do y'all like it? I don't care if y'all like it because I already bought it, but it's cute to me. Go back into place here. It's cute to me. Okay, next. This is so cute. You know what's so crazy was like when you go to like Atlanta and like New York, like this is how the girlies be dressing. That's why I wish like let me just shut up, because y'all gonna be like, girl, you talk about that all the fucking time. You're not tired. Sometimes I wish I didn't live in Florida, because this is a cute fall little outfit, you know, to go to a little lounge, smoke a little hookah, look cute. We don't have no lounge, we don't have no fall, we just have some hot weather and some annoying people. These shoes are so cute. I would regret it if I didn't get these shoes. Okay, let's try the other one on. This one, I gotta find a pair of jeans in my closet to pair it with. But I think I know what jean I'm gonna pair it with. I think I'm gonna pair it with the jeans that I went to the Cardi B concert. Bitch wanna party with Cardi? Cardi and body in a Rari? Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body. Bitch, you ain't gang, you lame. Oh, okay. 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 I love Cardi. Somebody on TikTok said, I thought you loved Nicki. I was like, I did. No, the guy said, I thought you was a Barb. I was a Barb. Oh no, this is cute. Okay, the other top. But I had to roll this down because it's high waist, and I don't like the fact that it's high waist. I'm not gonna wear them with these shoes. I'm gonna wear them with heels. I think they'll look cuter with heels on. But I do gotta find some jeans that are just like waist, not high-waisted jeans, hip hugging jeans. I think that's what they're called, hip huggers. And it's so crazy because the jeans that I wore with this in Zara, they fit perfectly fine too. But I was like, do I really want to spend $70 on some pair of jeans when I have jeans at the house? But then again, it didn't have this cutout. And I think the cutout is making it really ugly instead of it being very cute and pristine. But then again, I'm going to see if I could find some white jeans. Some white jeans, some white hip hugger jeans will look really cute with this, and some heels. Yeah. But don't you love the top? This is a medium. When I first tried it on, the button didn't stretch how it's stretching now. I don't know why it's stretching right now, so that's why I have it open like this. But when I was in Zara, it closed perfectly fine, and it wasn't stretching. So, but then again, I'm gonna lose the weight, and when I lose the weight, my boobs get smaller too. So I'm not concerned about that. It's like, bro, somebody gotta like really pull this, and I'm not trying to pull it and break the button. See, now I look like a little sausage. You see how it's like pulling? Like, I don't like that. It didn't do that in the store. Why you want to act up now after I bought you? It's crazy. Because I knew a small definitely wasn't going to fit me. But I like how it just hugs my waist like this. So it's like the shirt doesn't need to be tucked. I think it's so cute. And you could just tuck this in too. I tucked my the top of my jeans in because it was too high-waisted for the shirt. You could just tuck that in too, like this. It's so cute. I love it. I might as well just, well, I'm gonna try the jacket on, but I'm gonna just keep these jeans on to try the jacket on. The jacket, I love the jacket. I don't have a bra on. And this is a small. Kind of make me feel like I should have got an extra small. But the jacket is so cute. Look at this jacket. I said I don't give a damn. For $119, baby, I'm taking it. It's so cute. It's like bunched in the back too. It's so cute. And then with my little Fendi bag. You. It's cute. It's so cute. You could wear it like a shirt too if it's really like, you know. Cause then what could you put underneath this? Cause I like it like this. But baby, you're gonna be so hot and sweating. But I like it like this too. With these jeans, let me uncuff the bottom of these. I keep on saying the bottom. Let me uncuff the top of these. And button it. I like this little weight that I have on me though. I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. I just need to tone it up. Let me see if I can show y'all how cute it looks. Isn't this cute? The jacket is cute, baby. Take me out to eat, baby. Like, these remind me of the Tabbies. Like, these little sneakers. They remind me of the Tabbies. I'm gonna go see if I can find me a pair of Tabbies. The last time, let me pull y'all up. The last time I was looking for Tabbies, baby, they were all sold out in my size. I guess 9 is a, cause this is a 39, which in European size is a 9. So I guess whatever, I guess my foot size is like the normal girl foot size. Cause when I tell you 9.5 be gone, I have to buy a 10, which I don't mind wearing a 10, especially in European shoes, because I feel like the 10 fits more comfortable. And Chanel, I don't know why they make their shoes so narrow. It don't matter what the shoe is, what size I get in the shoe. It be so narrow and I don't know why. Oh my gosh, I have my red Chanel slides that would look cute with this too. I forgot about that, but I like it with my little Fendi bag. This, I swear, this bag, when I tell you I love this bag down bad, like down freaking bad. Okay, that was it for Zara haul. I got all cute different pieces. I'm trying to dress a little different, y'all. I'm trying to not wear 2-piece sets, because that's what I usually wear, especially the Skims, because I just be trying to line around town. I don't really go anywhere too serious to be like dressed up. But then again, when I gotta catch a flight somewhere, I don't be having a problem. I don't really have to go out and get extra stuff. I just want to, because I feel like the stuff in my closet, it's cute stuff, but it's not stuff for that type of occasion, you know? So this is like we're gonna go grocery shop, because I'm gonna dress like how I used to dress when I first had Cameron. Anybody who knew me when I had Cameron or before I had Cameron, baby, I used to, just to go to Publix, I used to get dressed. But then I got comfortable with the 2-piece sets because I lived in Atlanta and all the girls wore 2-piece sets to like run their errands and stuff. So I kind of got mixed into their little culture of just wearing 2-piece sets to, you know, run errands. And then when we go clubbing into the lounges, you wear your little cute little get-ups, your little 1-2s, you know. But now I'm like, I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to look a little cute, especially since like now that I'm wearing my hair, like I really have to look cute. Or baby, what? Because the hair, I'm getting used to the hair. But to have the hair like this and not look cute, that's a double whammy. So we're gonna end the vlog here because tomorrow I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna do arm day I'm trying to vlog how I work out and stuff, but y'all, when I be in the zone, like when I did leg day, I was in the zone. Even when one of the subscribers, oh my gosh, I forgot her name, was it Yolanda? I think it was Yolanda, if I'm not mistaken. She was like, oh my gosh, I watch your YouTube. I was like, I was in the zone. Like, I have my Beats, them Beats headphones. When you work out, mwah, baby, Dr. Dre knew what he was doing. When I tell you, they don't slip, they don't budge, they don't move, and I be sweating. I sweat. And it does not budge or move. In the sound quality, like, it sounds like you're in the studio with the artist. It's crazy. The beats, and it's so crazy because slowly but surely I've been steering away from Apple products, and I've been really focusing on Dr. Dre products. I love even my little ear beats, baby. I be talking with them. I listen to music with them. I just, cause they don't slip. Like, they got like a little hook on the top, and it just hooks in here, and you could like you could run, you could shake your head, they do not fall off. Those AirPods, man, all you do is just do this and it already pops out of your ear. So yeah, I'm gonna try to show the workout just in case if y'all want to work out and do it. I forgot to vlog when one of the girls on IG hit me up and was like she wanted to go to Pilates, and I brought her as a friend so she could go in for free. She loved it, but she was like, girl, it's so hard. Y'all, Pilates is not easy. I know I make it look like I'm not doing nothing, but bro, let me tell you, it is very extremely hard. And as if you continue to go, like my first day, I sucked my first day. Like, I was like, what the hell did I just sign up for? But I kept going. Even to this day, it's been a year. April, was it April that I signed up? Yeah, I think I signed up April. April will make me a year. I still cannot finish the whole 45-minute workout. Like, I have, once I hit like 36, 37 minutes, because they have a clock in the room. Once I hit 36, 37 minutes, my body starts shaking like bad, like my legs, my arms, to the point where I be feeling like, ooh, if I do a lunge on the reformer, baby, I'm gonna bust my ass. So I be taking little breaks and stuff. And I told her, I was like, the more you come, you're gonna gain your strength. I was like, I could never tease her, and now I could tease her. But now that I gained this weight, it's like, it's hard for me to tease her sometimes. So that's why I just want to lose a little bit, but keep it toned at the same time. And Crunch has like Pilates, but it's mat Pilates, yoga. That's where I'm going to go with Yolanda on Saturday. Not this Saturday, because the class is at 10 a.m. and this is going to be my work week, so I'll be sleeping. But I told her that following Saturday, I'll sign up for the 10 a.m. class and take it with her. Because she told me that she only do the classes, she doesn't do the weights. And I'm like, it's so crazy because I do the weights and I don't do the classes. And they have spin class in there too. I was like, if I knew all of this, Cycle Bar would have never got my money. And it's right there by my house. Like, Cycle Bar was out west of Boca, which was like a 15-minute drive, but still, I'd rather a 5-minute drive than a 15-minute drive. Anywho, I think that's it. And then we got a Jet Set in Delray. I want to check them out to see how far it is, because I'm not even gonna look. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My toll, my little, what is it called? What is the thing called? I forgot. Oh, I think it's called a toll receiver, if I'm not mistaken. My toll receiver is in CJ car, because that's the car that I used to use. I forgot, baby. Water Toll sent me a bill for $110. I was like, all this time I'm thinking it's replenishing and it's just zapping the little reformer when I go through. But then I'm like, girl, you so dumb. That reformer's in CJ car. It's not even in your car. And my driver's license and my tag is not to that receiver. It's to my Lexus tag. So I would have to put it on the Benz tag. And you know, when they take a picture of your tag. So that's why they're not billing the receiver, because the receiver has money on it. Ciao. Anywho, thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all for subscribing to the vlogs. I love y'all. Until next time.
Look at I love it every day. Diamond dancing, money I gon' pay.